Welcome to the DRCS. This is the continued lecture of retaining wall. In last chapter, we are discussing about rest of the retaining wall checks. And in today's lecture, we are going to discuss about check about stability for overturning. Here is the retaining wall and the element, also the forces and the point of overturning. Height of retaining wall, height from where maximum pressure are allocated. Number one, which is soil or any feeding material. Number two, part of a stream. Number three, triangle is also a part of stream. And number four is the base of the shear wall. Let us discuss about other points. The horizontal component of active force will cause overturning on retaining wall about point O by moment called overturning moment. MOT is equal to PA into H by 3. This overturning moment will resisted by on vertical forces apply on the base of retaining wall. Number 1, as shown in figure, number 1 is a vertical component of active force. Number 2, number 2 is weight of all soil above the head of the retaining wall. Number 3, weight of each element of retaining wall. Number 4, passive force we neglect in this check for more safety. Now, to calculate the moment from these all four resisting moment, we prepare the following table. Force is equal to volume into unit weight, where force is equal to area into unit weight. But we take a strip of 1 meter length. Here the table as per we discussed section 1, 2, 3, 4 as shown in figure, area of A1, A2, A3 and A4 as area considered in figure 1. We also refer figure, but let us check the weight. Force is equal to area into weight is equal to area into perpendicular distance. In a mechanics of solid, we know that moment is equal to load into perpendicular distance. Here 1, this is the area 1. I mark 2, area through 3, that's a triangle, and the 4 is the area of base, and the perpendicular distance from the O. In such case, we consider weight of 1 is equal to load of area 1 and the perpendicular distance between the O to center of that area. The area center is like here and the perpendicular is from to here. So we are consider the perpendicular distance like so the strip shown in figure. W1 is equal to area 2 or into wide 1. W2 is equal to, here some mistake in area nomination. There is a W1 is equal A1 into gamma 1, sorry, Y1, W into 8, V2 is equal to area 2 into Y2, W3 is equal to A2, A3 into Y2, Y3, and W4 is equal to A4 into Y4. Here moment air measure from 0 to x1, x2, x3, x4 and the total B. Moment about O, M1, M2, M3, M4 and summation of all the moment. Y1 is the unit weight of the soil above the hill of retaining wall. Not if you ask to consider passive force, consider the consider it in the resisting moment and the factor of safety remain 2. So we neglect it here for safety. Now the another stability check is stability for sliding along the base. The word stability sliding along the base is already the answer from where it slide the retaining wall. Obviously, it's sliding from the base, but where the pressure is more, the sliding is more. Okay. This is the diagram with retaining wall and the sliding force generated from the O due to all passive pressure. Here is the active pressure. Active pressure is height H3 and also the one-third height of feeding material. Okay, let us discuss the terms. Also, the horizontal component of active force may cause moment of the wall in horizontal direction, cause sliding for the wall. This force is called driving force also. Fd is equal to passive earth pressure into height. This driving force will be resisted by the following force. Adhesion between the soil under the base and the base of retaining wall. Ca is equal to adhesion along the base of retaining wall. Ca is equal to Ca into B, where Ca into B is equal to adhesion force under the base of retaining wall in kilonewton. Ca can be adhesion along the base of retaining wall can be calculated from the following relationship. Ca is equal to K2 into C2, where C2 is equal to cohesion of soil under the base. So addition of force is equal to Ca is equal to K2 into C2 into B. The second is friction force. Due to the friction between the soil and the friction force due to the friction between the soil and the base of retaining wall. Always friction force is calculated from the following relationship. Fr is equal to mu s into n. We neglect the other terms all because of we discuss it after during the examples. Third is passive force PP calculated using Rankine theory. So the total resisting force Fr can be calculated as per following equation, and the equation is Fr is equal to summation of B as we show in the table into 10 K1 into phi2 plus K2 C2 B plus passive pressure. Here some factor of safety against sliding. It is the check or factor of safety. We need to FSS is equal to FR divided by FD, not greater or equal to 2. If we consider PP in FR, same as FSS is equal to FR divided by FD, not greater or equal to zero point 0.5, sorry 1.5. We don't consider PP in FR. Check for stability for bearing capacity of soil. Here figure show that the due to horizontal, vertical and moment, some resisting force are also induced in the retaining wall, and the point O and the point below the retaining wall center is also affected due to all these, and stability are done. As we see, the resultant force is not applied on the center of the base of retaining wall, so there is a eccentricity between the location of resultant force and the center of the base. This eccentricity may be calculated as follows. From the figure above, take summation of moment about point O. MO is equal to summation of V into x bar. V is equal to vertical force and x bar is equal to center to distance. From the first check, overturning, we calculate the overturning moment and resisting moment about point O. So the difference between these two moments give the net moment at O. MO is equal to MR minus MOT. Uh, some bearing capacity of soil are uplifted by the pressure are shown in figure from where maximum pressure are Qmax and Q minimum pressure are Q minimum. We calculate Qmax and Q minimum as stated in chapter 3. Forget it. Eccentricity is B direction and retaining wall can be considered strip footing. Where the Whenever the consideration of retaining wall, it is eccentricity calculation. Retaining wall is to be considered as strip footing, for which if E less than B by 6 condition, Qmax equation is summation of V upon B into 1 plus 6E upon B. We already studied it in previous semester in foundation design, same as Q minimum. And the other condition, if E greater than B by 6, Qmax nu is equal to 4 into summation of B divided by 3 into 1 into B minus 2E. Now we must check for Qmax. Qmax greater or equal to Q all and Qmax is equal to Q all at critical K. Calculation of Q. Q is calculated using Markov equation as following. The equation is Q is equal to C NC FS FCC FCD FCI plus Q NQ FQS FQD FQI plus 0.5 BY B gamma NY NF N gamma YS FYD FYI, where C is equal to cohesion of soil under the base, Q is the effective stress at the level of the base of retaining wall, Q is equal to Y2 into df, where here is the depth of soil above toe, d above figure. Gamma is the unit weight of the soil under the base of retaining wall. Uh, Here is the problem of retaining wall, but we are discussing the problem in a next lecture. Thank you.